Hey family, I have a quick question to ask y'all. This is not going to be a long video. I was just thinking about something real quick, and I have a question to ask y'all. So let's say you a dude, right, and you in the hood and shit, right, and you have homeboys in the hood that could throw their hands up and box. You know what I mean? Because I'm a boxer. I used to be a boxer back in the days, not professionally, but I used to we used to box in the hood and shit, for money and so forth, right? And let's say you have a group of homeboys that can box, they can defend themselves with their hands. And these dudes said, look, man, I got your back. For whatever reason, they got your back. Now, let's say you went ahead and met some new friends. But these friends, for some reason, they thugs, they gangsters. They want to, take care of their issues with guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to defend themselves with weapons. Without their weapons, they're useless, basically. Let me ask you a question. Which group of friends would you choose? That's a question. So would you choose the group of friends that can defend themselves with their hands, resolve issues with their hands, need be, right? Or would you choose a group of friends that can only resolve issues with guns? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just take somebody's lives, don't even think about the consequences that comes behind it. Just snuff somebody's life out, you know what I'm saying? Not even think about the fact that this person might have a family, a mother, a father, sister, brother, whatever. Which group of friends would you choose? Now, I know for me, keeping it real, I would choose a group of friends that can defend themselves with their hands. Because let me just say this, right? Back in the days, right? Back in the 80s and the 90s when I used to fight, because I used to be in a gang. I kid you not, I used to be in a gang. And oftentimes we used to resolve issues with fighting. We never used to, resolve issues with guns and so forth. This was back in like the 80s and the 90s, you know what I mean? Let's say the late part of the 90s, early 2000s. We never really dealt with guns. Because even back then, family, I had a respect for life. You know what I mean? I knew that, okay, a person that looked like me, even if we have a beef, it's just a beef over maybe money, turf, or whatever, drugs. For the most part, it wasn't over drugs. It was mostly over, money or turf, right? And I always say to myself, I would never take another man's life that looked like me because over, a territory that don't even belong to us. Because at the end of the day, we live in the land of our enemy and shit. This shit don't belong to us. None of this shit belongs to us. So I'm saying to myself today, right, I'm looking back in the hood, like, for example, in Baltimore, you hear black on black crime, which I know for the most part, it's not only black people doing a murder. There's these devils going around dressed up in black masks and just doing murder by stealth, right? But I'm just saying the ones that actually do take black lives. Another black man take another black man alive, right? Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel knowing that someone that look like you know what I'm saying, you want to snuff them out? Knowing that we have a mortal enemy that we have to defend ourselves against, and we need everybody in our, in our crew, so to speak. So my daughter asked me a question today, right? She said, Dad, why you don't like to watch what's that shit called? It's a YouTube channel where a lot of time people record videos and they put it on there. It's right on the tip of my tongue. What is it called again? Anyway, she said, Dad, why you don't like to watch that video? I said, because I don't like to see my people fighting against each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see World Star. That's what it's called, World Star. Because she always show me videos where you have, our people fighting against each other and shit, girls going at it, dudes going at it. And I tell her, I don't like to watch that shit because, it make me feel some type of way to see how people fighting against each other when we got a mortal enemy that we need to fight against. And I try to explain to her, this is not something you need to entertain. Because at the end of the day, for you, it's entertainment. You're young and shit. You don't understand the ramification behind it. I'm talking kind of slow, family, or low, because, there's no need for me to yell. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm chilling right now. It's kind of late, 2:41 in the morning, right? On my way from my homeboy house and shit. So, I guess what I'm saying to you, family, is that, right, when I look at World Star, for example, I see how our people, get entertainment out of them killing each other or fighting. Not necessarily killing each other on World Star, but fighting against each other. Right? I'm saying to myself, why would our people even want to resort to that? You know what I mean? Why would our people even resort to that kind of behavior? So again, the question is this. Would you rather have a homeboy that could throw their hands up, always have their weapon on defense at any moment? Or you need somebody that relies on a gun or a knife? You know what I'm saying? Let's say, for example, they get caught out there. They gotta, they can't defend themselves because they don't have their weapon on them. I don't know about you, family, but I would resort to someone that I know can defend themselves with their hands. Because see, let's say, for example, even if you get into altercation with someone, right? And you throw your fists up and you might beat that person down, at least this person still have their life. You know what I mean? Maybe after everything is over with, you could probably think to yourself, man, was this shit even worth it? Maybe go apologize later. But when you take somebody's life, family, when we as black people take another black person's life, you can't go back and try to fix it. Because once you leave this meat suit, it's a wrap. But it's something for y'all to think about. I was thinking about this shit while I was driving. The reason why I'm actually whispering because somebody's in the back of the car and they're actually sleeping. So that's one of the reasons why I'm whispering, in case you're wondering. All right, family, tell me what you think in the comment section. With that, I say shalom.